Hey everybody, welcome to day 105, I believe. If I'm wrong, just check the header, it'll tell you for sure. We are on the test server. I just want to make a big advertising again. Um, Basically, at spawn when you start, we want you to go to the hell portal. La-di-da-di-da. You go through here, and you go down the hallway. Anyways, we've been testing out, trying to get a stable server. It's been a bit of a pain, but we're getting there. The proxy seems to have a crap load of issues, and I'm not sure. We may not be able to do the proxy, to be honest. I want to use the proxy, but it's just too unstable. I don't know if there's any way eventually the author will, find a way to make it stable or not. In the lava, you go, oh shoot, I forgot skeletons. We have mob damage off, but skeletons don't seem to have a proper hook yet. So here's our hell portal, and in hell we go. So now we're in hell. You guys probably seen this video already. It's simple. So as you saw, it was pretty smooth. Oh, that's cool. There's some meat sitting there. And if you go out here, boom, we're out in hell. There's a gas sitting there. Hi. Not noticing me. So yeah, it seems to work flawlessly there, except the random crashes we get. I believe there's a little more lag than normal too. I could be wrong, but it seems like overall that the connection, it just seems the proxy is too slow, that it boggles down a bit too. I noticed it uses some CPU usage, so it boggles a bit down, and I mean, I don't know if it'll ever handle like 80 players online. I mean, we've had a server before where we had 90 players on our test server. Anyways, if you want to learn how to connect, it's test.godcraft.com, and we're looking for lots of testers to play around, going in and out of the portal. Every time you log out, this is kind of weird. You'd think it wouldn't do it for the proxy, but every time you log in, you'll actually start in the main world even if you're in hell, and then once you move, it'll teleport you back to where you were. It is kind of weird. I'll show you again for fun. As you see, it's working smoothly here, but it seems to not work smoothly once there's a lot of players on, and you'll start noticing a bit of lag here and there. It could be just me, but I'm pretty sure it's the proxy. I noticed, well, hold on for a second. I'm going to pause it for a second. I'm going to look at the CPU usage. Okay, I'm back. There's 2 people in this world, and there's 6 people in the main world. So 8 players in total, and I just looked at it, and it was jumping from 6 to 9% CPU. I'm pretty sure there's no way we're going to be able to handle. I think the proxy is just not going to be able to handle such dirty packets. Let's just put it that way. I find Minecraft has dirty packets. So worst case scenario, we may have to get rid of the proxy system, and we'll just have to go with a client modification. And the only way people can do it is the client modification, or they'll have to type in the an extra port or whatever, which should work. I believe that would clean it and solve that issue. Now, as far as I know, the actual world server port itself, plugin is stable. I hope it is. I think at this time the only instability is just the proxy system, and it's too bad. I like the proxy system. It really, look at that. Isn't that weird? If you just yeah, there you go. That's normal though. I mean, that's not even their fault. That's Minecraft itself. It doesn't properly refresh half the time. There's another bug. Okay, so he's down there. One of those, oh, there you go. See the bottom one? He's real. The other one's fake. So it seems like when you use I think it's just the proxy. I'm not sure. I've never actually done the other server port yet with Bucket yet, but as far as I know, when you warp through the gate, it shows the other person's name like a duplicate. So right when you go and warp in, wherever that person was, if the chunk was loaded, as far as I know, his name will stay there till that chunk unloads. Or, yeah, I'm not sure if it has anything to do with my actual chunks or not, but it probably is too. So if I'm out of the chunk range, it probably would reset it, but It's a slight annoying bug. We use Doku Pack. You can click info for more information on our test server. Just click info in the description, and we actually show all the information of the pack we use and all that. This is sandstone, by the way. Isn't that beautiful? The sandstone looks so amazing. They've done a good job in here. Amy, Sniper, and oh, what was that other guy's name? Clearly, it wasn't important for poor guy. But anyways, yeah, things seem stable. The biggest issue seems to be solved now. Before we had an issue where if we had people going in and out, you'd used to get a timeout issue. What he's doing now is doing something like a local IP, because when you connect to a proxy, say you're one IP, right? You connect to a proxy. Well, the proxy connecting to the two servers become, we call local IP. So you're going through the proxy, and then the proxy is communicating to the server, so it becomes a local IP. Well, let's say it's 127.0.0.1 for anybody who knows local IPs, or localhost. Localhost is just a host name, though. But anyways, what would end up happening is Minecraft, the server itself, doesn't accept the same request from the same IP within 5 seconds or 10 seconds or something like that. So he changed it up. He added it as like, now you have like a local like address range or whatever. So it's like 127 dot. I'm just gonna say 0.0, and then it's 2, and then 3, and then 4. I know he's got like 127 dot like 16 something or whatever, but that's how it works. So it goes through the range. And there was another bug accidentally where it was like going to 256, which I don't think is possible. Or was it 255? I forget. Anyways, and it caused an issue there, but that was solved. So right now, the biggest problem is solving the crashes, but to be honest, I don't think we'll ever be able to use the proxy system unless, and I'm saying unless, if there is some way to, there would have to be a way to like load balance it, and even that, like the proxy uses so much CPU usage that I just, it looks like Minecraft itself, its downfall may be actually the packets. I mean, if the proxy system is actually spiking so much CPU, I mean, is that the cause of mostly, Minecraft? Is it not even the loading a chunk and whatnot, which we know does lag? It's most of the lag that we get, all just the chunks being sent, like the packet sent. Like, I mean, that seems so inefficient if that's spiking the CPU up. But one of my ideas was to have like a cluster system. So instead of logging into, test.godcraft.com, you can log into, test.godcraft. .com 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, for example, and you basically pick which one you want, and sort of you pick which, like the proxy that has like the least load, or maybe there's a page we can set up or something which would show the least load. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know if you can even set up 5 different proxies. I don't even know if that's efficient. I don't know if there's a way to have, separate jars, like 4 different jars or something, and actually have a load balance system where, it splits people over the 4 different jars to, keep down the load balance. I really honestly don't know, but I'm going to send the video to the author as well, this video, and hopefully he, learns some things that, we have a problem. I say the biggest problem is we're worried because Godcraft is going to have, what we're going to do is we're going to have a PvP world, which we'll pretend this is the PvP world. Well, this is our test server, so right now it's, see if you hit the fog in and out, you can clear that up instantly or wait. This will be the PvP world, and then we'll have a hell portal like you saw, and then there will be one more portal which will use the user list or whatever, which is a great feature. I don't know if you added that for me or if that was in before I requested that, but that's where we can dump our whitelist on our main server, and only people on that list can enter our main server, and then the main server is our build server where there's no PvP, there's no PvE even. It's just a clean, the most stable server possible, basically. And yeah, that's sort of how it works. But yeah, I hope this was a good demonstration of what we'd like to see, and hopefully what would happen. I would love to one day have 2-3 different servers. I'd love to even offer a system where people can come into the main world, and there's a hub of portals that actually open to new servers where we'd have slight restrictions, like maybe 5 users max on each one, whatever, and people can, and then the owner, like somebody who donates, say $20 a month, can build their own, little city and world or whatever, and if they decide to cancel or whatever, they have the right to take their backup with them and whatnot. And I want to do something like that, something integrated where people can still visit, sort of like I think the best description would be Second Life. I get a drink while I'm talking, or I sound weird, people say. Second Life has, I ran OpenSim for a while, and you can run several different grids, and then people run their own kind of thing, or you can provide hosting or whatever. That's sort of what I want to do. People have their own environment. Of course, we'd still have rules, or there would be no cheating, no hacking, all that crap, right? But it would be something really neat to offer in the future, something fun, I think. Um, Anyways, I guess this wraps up this video, and I'm going to send this to the author, like I said. Oh, also, people who are running server proxy, or not server, well, server proxy I think is the only one, you will notice the hell always looks day, because it's still using that time and night sequence, so you can set time night, of course, right? And then it looks a little better. But what else, what other thing you can do is, oops, you can get a plugin and make it set time, like night all the time. Or I believe the author suggested dusk or dawn. I think he said it looks the best. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to publish this video, and hopefully this gives people an idea of what we want in the future, and to explain a little how the proxy system works. And thank you for watching this video, and have a good day.